SpongeBob SquarePants will always have a special place in the hearts of millions of people who managed to tune in during its series run. It was special to be alive back then. It is a shame that millions of kids all over the world will not have that kind of childhood. The series will always be among the most underrated animation classics of the 2000s, from its eye-catching, remarkable, memorable theme songs.
SpongeBob?
Hi, how are you?
Writers in the past were not making films but classics, movies that can be watched 10, 20, 50, an entire decade down the line by people from all walks of life and still resonate with all these kinds of fish. There has been lots of animations that were once popular. Over time, due to lack of interest from the newer generation of viewers, it is forgotten. Shows like Ben 10, Generator Rex, Super Strikers, now kids want to watch now is Paw Patrol, a show about dogs saving human lives. Okay, fine then, I can see the appeal. The original SpongeBob writers deserve all the credit for coming up with a concept for a show so timeless. Audiences of all ages loved and are still watching the show. It is beating out CNN ratings for the first time in its existence. CNN is the most trusted news organization as per its website.
Fake news. It's fake. Phony. Fake.
In a time when the Orange Man is the president, people would rather explore the Cartoon Network than real-life events. The characters in the universe are iconic. The SpongeBob merch sales are selling far much better than all the new superhero movies that have been released. The fan base of SpongeBob is never fighting like other franchises. All of its fans will support the franchise in good times and bad. That is why the new movie being released will bring a lot of happiness in their eyes. The second trailer entry of the SpongeBob universe, titled Plankton, the movie has been released. It's promising to give what you expect from the franchise. The movie will star Plankton as the main lead, the biggest villain of all animation. His jealousy of his friend Mr. Krabs has always made his character interesting. For those who watched the show for a long time ago, Mr. Krabs is an owner of a prominent fast food restaurant located in the underwater city of Bikini Water. Plankton's dream has always been to find the secret ingredient of the restaurant's menu so that he can save his failing business. In some episodes, his will is to conquer the entire world. In some, he wants to be SpongeBob's friend. But most of the episodes, if not all, he's doing everything to get the ingredients. Plankton always fails to destroy Mr. Krabs' business every time in its series run. The new film coming out this year wants to switch things up in a dramatic way. After 25 years of Mr. Plankton failed schemes, his AI friend Karen gets sick and tired of all the failure. She soon realizes that Mr. Plankton has never given a crap about her. He's just using her to do menial tasks. Karen wants to be treated more like an equal than a secretary. She believes strongly in her cold AI heart that she can do a better job in taking over the world. She attacks every aquatic animal, destroying them one by one. SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandry have to work together with Plankton, of all people, to save their lives as well as their homes. Is it too late for Mr. Plankton to apologize for treating her so horribly? Will Mr. Krabs share the secret ingredient? Will Mr. Crab and Plankton rekindle their friendship? Then you have to wait for March. SpongeBob has flaws of its own. The first is that the studio is unable to rest the franchise. They are interested in milking the franchise for more movies and TV shows. That will prove to be a bad idea in the long run. The show has over 15 seasons, each with 24 or more episodes. All the story has been told as it pertains to the franchise. The main character SpongeBob has never changed. There has been no progression of personality. The SpongeBob from the first episode in the first season is the same one as the last episode in the last known season. That also applies to all the characters. In the universe, they do not learn from their mistakes. The same lessons have to be taught all over again. The movies always assume the audience have watched the television shows. It is hard for new casual viewers to understand the different points of view of different characters, since the movies do not flesh them out in a way that audiences may relate. For whatever reason, the movies are never received well by critics as compared to the television shows. The first reason, obviously, is the comedy. It has always been the backbone of the franchise. The writers of the film will prove whether they are competent enough to make nerve cracking jokes. Nickelodeon needs Netflix more than ever right now. Netflix is currently the biggest streaming service in the world. It alone has the power to bring back casual viewers into the fan base, the power to make decent movie into classics. The streaming service made Suits, a show about lawyers, into one of the biggest successful shows of all time. SpongeBob's success on Netflix will have the ability to make the franchise be remembered as the greatest animation series of all time.